Ray's Indoor Mountain Bike Park is inside a 120,000 square foot warehouse located in Cleveland, Ohio. You wouldn't think from the outside that a bike park hides within, but you'll be amazed the first time you come here. I made a 5-hour trip from northern Indiana for my first time, and I wish I would have come here much sooner. So here's my version of a beginner's take on Ray's Mountain Bike Park. If you follow the yellow trail, you'll find the first beginner section. It has some painted paths to practice your bike movement, and it is a great spot for new riders to warm up. The second beginner section has a mini pump track and a few wooden features to roll over. The Intermediate section has more traditional features that you find on a trail. You start by dropping in, and then there are several lines that you can take. This one hits the mini rhythm section. I brought my hardtail to Ray's, which handled this rock garden like a champ, but I think it hindered me when it came to hitting the jumps. So consider using a dirt jumper if you come here. Overall, this section was a lot of fun and a great place to ride during the winter months. Rock gardens, drops, and jumps keep your skills honed during the off-season. This side of the room has some skinnies to ride. I've always been terrible at balancing my bike, so at least these are at low risk. These skinnies are just a small preview of what's later in the video. Behind the beginner rooms is the pump track. This was actually my very first time riding one, and it was an absolute blast. It's hard to say, but the pump track was definitely one of my favorite rooms. It made me wish that we had one a little bit closer to where I live. Let's head back to the other side of the warehouse and by the lounge. To the right is the lobby, tables, and the entrance to the rhythm room. You'll also find restrooms and lockers to store your gear in. Just bring your own lock. If you follow the red path, it takes you to a deck that is the hub for 3 different sections. Let's check out that micro rhythm. Now, if you subscribe to the channel, you know I'm not the best at hitting jumps, but I still had a hard time on my trail bike, so that's why I'm considering renting a dirt jumper the next time I come. Even though I'm terrible, it was still a fun line. The mini rhythm section was hard. I felt like it was set up more for a BMX bike. The Super Sports section might have actually been my favorite room. From the deck is the entrance to the main path. This takes you up to a fork in the trail. If you go right, it is more of a technical side, whereas the left is labeled as drops. So let's check out the drop side. Just an FYI, all the drops at Ray's are rollable. Then it takes you back to the main hub where it can be repeated. So here are some other of the lines from the drop side, but I didn't get them all. To the right is a set of skinnies. If you take a right at the fork, you'll enter into the tech side. Over here is the world famous elevator. You'll just have to see it for yourself.
so many lines to take, you get lost up in here.
Throughout the whole building is the SR Suntour Flow Trail.
Alright, Green XC Loop.
I'm not sure of the length, but I believe it is over a mile long. It is a fun trail with many different options and is very easy to ride multiple laps of. I sped up the footage, but this is the entire lap. It really showcases how huge this place is. Hey, if this video is helping you decide to make a trip to Rays, consider hitting the like button. My goal is to grow the channel this year, and it really helps me out, so thanks.
Alright, this worked okay.
Pump track is part of the green loop, and I'll use any excuse to ride it again. Take a left, the loop repeats. In this lap, I'll show you a few different alternate paths. To the left are some tabletops. To the right, the trail goes into another room. The left path takes you to a drop that launches you. Then this takes you right back into the BegIntermediate Section. I wanted to show this room at the very end of the video. It is called Paul's Boutique.
Little BMX room.
It seemed more geared towards a BMX bike or even dirt jumpers, but I wanted to show it since I think it is a new room here at Rays.
Paul's Boutique. For all you BMXers.
I didn't even attempt the skate park rooms or the profile world, but those are my goals for my next visit. I definitely plan on making another trip to Ray's, and I'm going to be using a dirt dirt.
Yeah, if you've never been here before, I definitely recommend coming out here. I know that I'm going to come out here before the winter's up and I'm going to ride it again because I had so much fun today with Craig. So, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time.